Welcome to Werewolves Shapeshifter Tarot. Today's reading is on hydration as a structure of freedom. The soil, the ground itself, it speaks. I cannot hold life if I am sealed in stone. Hydration begins not in the clouds, but in the soil, when roots, mulch, and living matter create pockets of water memory. To cover the land in rocks is to starve it. Freedom starts at the ground level, where the earth drinks and life answers. The waters of memory. It carries the wisdom of abundance and freedom, always moving, always shaping, never bound except by the container it chooses. The message, your body is also soil. Do not let your hydration rush through you unanchored. Pair water with minerals, salts, and hydrating foods. Let your inner waters settle deep, not wash away shallow. Mushrooms, cucumbers, watermelon, these are our allies. They teach you to retain what nourishes you instead of letting it slip away. The leaves of gold. The Fae leave a hint. The riches of nature are not in coins, but leaves, mulch, covering soil. When fallen, leaves keep the ground cool, moist, and fertile. What the fairies remind us of is this. Nature itself is the currency of freedom. When you honor the cycle, when leaves fall, when water sinks, when clouds rise, you are rich in ways no market can counterfeit. The atmosphere, breath of freedom. When soil holds water, the sky responds. Moisture arises, clouds form, rains return. The cycle completes. In the same way, when you balance hydration in your body, your atmosphere, your aura becomes breathable, light, free. Your thoughts are the sky above you. Shape them well. Let your inner waters take the shape of beautiful, authentic thoughts. Freedom is the breath of authenticity. Hydrated thoughts do not crack, wither, or burn in heat islands of fear. They rain back down with renewal. The fifth sun warning. The danger is concrete deserts, xeriscapes, false wisdom of scarcity. The heat island is not just physical, it is mental, spiritual, cultural. It is the hardening of thought, the narrowing of imagination. The fifth sun burns without mercy. Hydration is rebellion. To plant, to mulch, to hold water in your body and land is to reject the false economy of dryness. It is to live in balance rather than control. Freedom is cyclical. Soil to sky, body to thought, leaf to gold, breath to rain. Hydrate your ground inside and out. Hydrate your mind with beauty. Hydrate your life with authenticity. Then we run free under a cool moon, no longer scorched by concrete suns. Hydration is not just health. It is freedom architecture. It roots abundance in soil, restores the breath of sky, balances body with minerals, and shapes thought into authenticity. To tend water is to tend liberty. The steam, the rising messenger. When you lift your cup in the morning, the steam itself becomes the message. The messenger. Steam is the water becoming air, the spirit of hydration lifting prayers into the sky. Notice it on your face, on your skin, in the curls of your breath. The message is, do not overlook the subtle teachers. Steam whispers freedom in the spaces between drops. The cup is not just drink, it is a portal. Every sip is initiation. Bless it with love, bless it with gratitude, bless it with the intent that this water becomes the clarity of your thoughts and the strength of your heart. What you take in transforms into pure thought, into free action, into hydrated breath. Your mouth is the alchemical gate. What enters becomes you. What exits shapes worlds. The breath. Exhale. Your breath is now an incantation. It is hydrated, charged, protective. What leaves your body carries not only oxygen, but a field, a living veil of freedom. This veil ensures that the wall beings of the fifth sun cannot harden you or those near you. Breathe. The air around you softens into sanctuary. Breathe, and those close to you are freed from distortion. Breath is barrier. Breath is blessing. Breath is freedom. The impermeable aura, the wall of light, rises like a shield. Your hydrated breath builds an impermeable aura, a soft wall through which no distortion can pass. Structures of control, mimicry, conformity, they cannot cross. What tries to reach you is instead returned to source for cleansing. Your aura is both protection and service, a shield for you and a clearing for those you encounter. The cycle continues. Hydrate, drink, bless, breathe. The cycle repeats. The water moves through you, rises as steam, returns as breath, falls again as rain. You are both the ground and the sky. By tending hydration, you tend freedom. By noticing steam, you notice the unseen movements of wisdom that carry your prayers and thoughts into the collective air. So this part of the message is about ritualizing the everyday act of drinking and breathing until it becomes magic. Steam, cup, breath, these are your three allies here. They transform hydration into protection, purity, and freedom. And now we come to the third and final message, the closing arc of hydration and freedom. The pod, wisdom in the hand. This message reminds you to touch your food, to feel it before you consume it. A pea pod between your fingers, a crunch between your teeth. This is texture becoming teaching. The water inside plants carries codes of freedom. Slowly chewing, noticing, honoring, this practice hydrates your body while encoding you with the wisdom of Earth's generosity. The cells, your sacred defenders. Each cell in your body is a sentinel guarding against distortion and carrying truth. Hydrated foods, peas, sweet potatoes, carrots, roots from the earth, arm your cells with clarity. They allow heart and brain to speak freely, to share wisdom across your inner landscape, and to pick up subtle psychic information. This is shapeshifter magic. Your body becomes the vessel that adapts to freedom's need. The lightning rod. Here is the climax. Lightning, the symbol of inspiration, revelation, manifestation. A hydrated body is the rod that attracts and grounds the bolt. When you are hydrated, you do not scatter energy, you conduct it. The lightning of your dreams strikes, runs through you and roots into the earth where it blossoms into form. This card says, you are the channel. Keep yourself ready, hydrated, and grounded. The current of freedom. Water conducts, food hydrates, lightning charges, the cycle completes. You are now the living circuit, drawing inspiration from above, grounding it into the earth, charging your atmosphere with freedom. Energy moves through you cleanly, without blockage, without distortion. This is the shapeshifter's way, to become the vessel for change, always able to shift, to receive, to release, to grow. Soil to water, water to steam, steam to breath, breath to aura, aura to food, food to cells, cells to lightning, lightning to earth, earth to freedom. Hydration is no longer just a bodily act. It is a structure of liberation, a spell of abundance, and a shapeshifter's gift. With this, your 3-part message forms a complete Tarot ritual of freedom through hydration. Thank you so much for joining us here at Werewolves Shapeshifter Tarot. Have a wonderful rest of your day, or sweet dreams.